I'm going to go through this activity on page 102 in lesson 2.5, and I'm going to show you how to do this on your calculator so you can manipulate the graph on your calculator as well. So in this activity it says we're going to explore graphs of the family of curves y equals kx squared, and that's what the lesson was about, the graph of y equals kx squared. So we're going to probably graph y equals kx squared and then kind of play with it and change it around and do some different things with it. Okay, so the graph y equals kx squared, we're going to substitute 1 for k. So we have y equals, our f1 of x equals, k is 1 times x squared. And you wouldn't need the 1 in there, but I just want to show you that's the k value. So let's graph that. And you can see it's a parabola. We talked about that. And in this case, it opens upwards because k is greater than 0. So it's like a smile. It opens upward. And we know that the domain is the set of all real numbers. And the range is the set of non-negative reals. It's the positive. It's in the quadrants 1 and 2. Okay. So we can grab and drag point A. So we can take and move this around a little bit by grabbing this graph. And notice what's happening when we pull the graph out. That k value, it got smaller, it got less than 1. It's still positive because we still have a parabola opening up or a smile, but it's smaller than 1, so that parabola got bigger. If we grab the graph and put it closer to the y-axis, notice that k value, now it says it's 2.27. It's greater than 1. And it's getting closer to that y-axis. It's getting skinnier. So as k increases, that graph becomes narrower. And as k decreases, the graph becomes wider, bigger. So narrower when k gets bigger. Look at k right now, it's 8.06. And wider when k gets smaller. Right now we have k of 0.03. You can see that. What if we grab it and drag it all the way down below? So now we have a parabola opening down. It's a frown. And we know that k has to be less than 0. And if you look at the k value, it's negative 0.1 is the k value. And that means that the parabola is opening up, opening down. If you grab it and move it closer to the y-axis, notice that k value is getting smaller and smaller. We're now at negative 1.66. And if I drag it the other way, the k value is getting bigger and bigger. It's at negative 0.023 because it's getting closer to the x-axis. So you can play around with that graph and see what it does either way and be able to graph that as well.